I think you have completed all your works, exercise problems. Very neatly you have drawn in your graph book. Hope so. Did you complete your graph works, sir? How do you feel it? It's easy, no? Not much tougher. Okay. So, previous class, what we have studied? We have studied the geometrical representation of linear equations in two variables or graphical representation. Okay. And also we have already seen algebraic expression. We have also discussed a linear equation, two variables and infinitely many solutions. All those we have discussed. And in this section, I am not taking new topic. The same thing which we have studied in our previous session, that is graphical representation of linear equation two variables. We are going to discuss some problems here. Okay, that is word problems. So, listen properly. When I take the class, listen it properly, because here only statement is given to us, and from the statement we have to form a linear equation in two variables, and after that we have to draw its graph. Clear? So you will feel a test of how to form the statement form the linear equation from the statement given. There again I repeat, such model questions we are going to study next year. So listen properly when I discuss here. Okay. So we will go to the question. So what is our question? Question is given here. What is it? The taxi fare in a city is as follows. Clear? Taxi fare. For the first kilometer, the fare is 8 rupees. That is, if you go 1 kilometer, you have to just give 8 rupees. But if you go more than 1 kilometer, let's see. For the subsequent distance, so first kilometer is over, it is for the subsequent distance, it is rupees 5 per kilometer. That means, what does it mean actually? If I go 2 kilometer using the taxi, so for the first kilometer I have to give 8 rupees, and for the second kilometer I have to give only 5 rupees, which means I have to give how much rupees total? It is 13. Clear? I think question is clear. Subsequent distance, it is rupees 5 per kilometer. Taking the distance covered as x kilometer and total fare, that is total money you have given as rupees 5. Write a linear equation and draw its graph. That is our question. So what is given? Total distance covered is x kilometer and total money given is rupees y. We have to form a linear equation two variables using this information and draw its graph. And it's given for the first kilometer it is 8 rupees we have to give. And for the subsequent kilometers you have to give only 5 rupees. So I told, if I give both 2 kilometer, 8 plus 5 I have to give. That is for the first kilometer 8, second kilometer is 5. Now I give for 3 kilometer, I have to give 8 plus 5 plus 5. For the next kilometer I will give only 5. Yeah, that is the meaning of the question. Here what we are asked to do? We are asked to form the linear equation using this information. And for that it is given taking the total distance covered as x kilometers. So total distance equal to how much it is? X kilometer. And total fare is equal to rupees y. We have to form here linear equations. Okay. So here this fare y contains our 8 rupees, isn't it? Yes or no? Total distance traveled is x kilometer. So if I give for the first kilometer 8 rupees, then how much distance is left here? Total distance was x. I have given for the first kilometer 8 rupees, so I wrote 8 plus. So how much distance is left now? Is it x? No. From x I have taken 1. If I take from x1, it comes as x minus 1. Clear? So for the x minus 1 kilometer, how much rupees I have to give? It is 5. So how can I represent geometry? No. How can I represent mathematically? It is left is x minus 1 kilometer. So I can write, if it is x minus 1 is 2, I can just 2 into 5 I can write x minus 1. Isn't it? I told for the first kilometer is A. Suppose I go only 2 kilometer, it is 8 plus 5. Now if I go for 3 kilometer, it is 8 plus 5 plus 5. So that is 5 2 times. I can write as 8 plus 2 into 5. Clear? In the same way, what is the total distance left now? I took for the first kilometer, it is 8. So what is the distance left now? It is total is x, so x minus 1. So I can write the rest of the part, money, I can write it as distance is x minus 1 into 5. Clear? That is equal to the total amount I have given. How much I have given total amount? It is total fare is equal to y. Now you can rearrange your equations. I get it as 8 plus, now removing the bracket, giving the value. So x into 5 will become 5x. Minus 1 into 5 will become minus 5. That's equal to y. Okay. Now which means I'll get here 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 plus 5x is equal to y. That is, I get a linear equation. Y is equal to 5x plus 3. I can rewrite it as our equation, our linear equation using this information is y is equal to 5x plus 3. Just revise it. This is enough for us. We will not break or we will not take y to the next step. You can say this is our linear equation using this information. I think it is clear. Where I have taken as x minus 1. Total distance is x. For the first kilometer, if I gave 8, total distance left is x minus 1. So total money given for x minus 1 distance, it is x minus 1 into 5 rupees. Clear? So here I get the equation as y is equal to 5x plus 3. This is our linear equation. So first part is over. Write a linear equation. We wrote the linear equation. What is our next second part? It is draw its graph. Okay. So for drawing the graph, what I have to do? I have to find x coordinates, x axis and y coordinates. That is I have to find the solutions. So again I am going for the box. These are two boxes and I am writing this are linear equation. X, y. So I get here solutions. For that I have to give different values for x and y. So first one I will give x is equal to 0 usually. So I will get if x is equal to 0, this becomes 0, I will get y is equal to 3. Okay. Next, I am going to give y value 0. But if I give y value 0, see when I give y value 0, what I get? 0 is equal to 5x plus 3. Which means I will get 0 minus 3. Minus 3 is equal to 5x. X is equal to minus 3 by 5. That means I am getting a rational number which will be difficult for me to plot inside the graph. So when you find the solution, maximum you find integers only to plot. When you plot the points, finding the solutions, you find maximum integers. If you find a rational number or p by q of rational number 1 by 2, 1 by 3, it will be difficult for you to plot in the graph. Okay, for that just take integers as the solutions. Clear? you may get solutions in different way. That is, you will get a rational number, p by q form number, but it will be difficult for us to plot in the graph. To get that point, it will be difficult. So better we take only integer solutions. Clear? So I am now taking x is equal, no, y is equal to 0. I am going to give different values for x. I will take x as minus 1. When I give x as minus 1, what I get for y? It becomes y is equal to minus 5 plus 3, which is y is equal to minus 2. Clear? Next, I am going to give x value. I am going to give different values for x and all. I am going to give x value as minus 2. What I get for y? Y I am getting as, what do you get here? It is minus y is equal to minus into minus 2. This is minus 10 plus 3, which is minus 7. So minus 2 minus 7. Then I will give x value as some, what value else can give? X is equal to some minus value, so that we can reduce it. If I give x is equal to 1, what I get? 5 into 1, 5, 5 plus 3, it is 8. Okay, 4 solutions found. What is our next step? You have to plot in the xy plane. So draw the graph. Okay, this is the point 0. Next, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? You have to take the points. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just see x coordinate, it is only that much. Then y coordinate, it is minus x minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. It is x dash, this is x, y, y dash. Okay? Now, you have to plot, take the points on y coordinate. See the points on y coordinate, it goes up to 8, positive 8. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have to extend it again. 6, 7, it's almost 8. Next, downward, it's minus 7. So, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. Now, to plot the points, isn't it? First point is 0, 3. Where will be the point 0, 3? X coordinate it is 0, y coordinate it is 3. So, the point will be on the y coordinate and it will be at the y coordinate positive 3. This is our point 0, 3. Clear? Next, it is y. Then next, it is minus 1, minus 2. So, x coordinate it is minus 1. I move towards minus 1 of x coordinate. Then y coordinate is minus 2. I have to move to here. It is minus 1, minus 2. Next, it is minus 2, 7. So, x coordinate minus 2 again. Then, minus 1, 2, it will be almost here. X coordinate it is minus 2 and y coordinate it is minus 7. So, almost here. Minus 2, minus 7. Then x coordinate it is 1. So, I move towards the positive and y coordinate it is 8. 1, 8. So, I got all the points. You have to join the points using the line. Almost. Okay, so there will be variations I have drawn on the board. That's why. So this is our graph and its name is y equal to 5x plus 3 in the graph. This much you have to do in the graph. Clear? Question is clear? So what all we have done here? First, we form the linear equation here using the given information. Second, we form the solutions, and the next we represent it in the xy plane. Okay. next question. What is the question? If the work done by a body on application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, express this in the form of linear equation and draw the graph by taking the constant force as 5 units. Is it clear? What is the question? Work done by a body on application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance travelled. That is, work we will take it as W. W is directly proportional. You have studied in physics. Directly proportional. W is directly proportional to the distance travelled by the body. Distance we will take it as D. Clear? We know when you apply a force on a body, we have done a work and the distance travelled will be the force. That is application. We have studied in physics. Work done is directly proportional to the distance travelled. So it depends upon the force. When we increase the force, the distance travelled will be more. When we decrease the force, the distance travelled will be less. That is why work is directly proportional to the distance travelled. And here in this question for us, we are asked to express this in the form of linear equation and draw the graph by taking the constant force as 5 units. Here the force is given. We will take force as F. F is given as 5 units. So this way we have studied, isn't it? If W is directly proportional to D, that is taking force as F, how can we write using the equation? You can write W is equal to Fd. And here, this is our equation. And here, W I am going to take it as X. And D I am going to take it as Y. So I can write as X is equal to force. We are asked to find when force is 5 units. So force I am going to take it as 5. So I get the equation. What I get here? X is equal to 5y. So from this condition I get here our equation as, that is, W is equal to Fd. I took W as X, work done as X, and force I know just 5 is given and distance it is y. I got the equation X is equal to 5y. It's another type of equation here where we don't have the constant, we are taking as X is equal to 5y. Next, what we are asked to do in the question. First, form the equation. We form the equation X is equal to 5y, and second, draw the graph by taking the constant forces. We are asked to draw the graph. Okay, so here we are going to draw the graph of this linear equation X is equal to 5y. For that, we need the box. That is X, Y, different values. For time being, I am giving only 3 values, finding only 3 solutions here. When you find it, you take 4 solutions and do it. Okay, so I am going to give X value as 0. When I give X value 0, this becomes 0. So which means I get 0 is equal to 0y, no, 5y. You will get y also equal to 0 by 5, which is 0. So this, when you give X value 0, you get y value also 0. Okay. Now it is X is equal to 5y. I am going to give y value here, y as minus 1. I am going to give, so I will get X is equal to minus 5. Now I am going to give y as 1. So I get X value is equal to 5. Like this way I found 3 solutions only. When you find, you take 4 solutions. Okay. So next we are going to draw the graph. So first draw the axis. One is y axis, then x axis. Okay. X dash, y dash. Clear? This is our origin. This is 0. And now plot. We have x value is how much? 5. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. And y values, no, negative 5 is there. So we here also have taken as minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Next, y values 1, 2, 3, y values only that much, that's enough. X, then negative towards, it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, that's enough. So according to solutions you are finding, you can put the, no, you can find the points on the exercise, you can mark the intervals on the x axis and y axis. Okay, now you have to put the points. First point is 0, 0. That is x coordinate 0, y coordinate 0. Where will be the point? It will be here, origin. This is our point 0, 0. Okay, next it is minus 5, minus 1. So x coordinate it is minus 5 and y coordinate it is minus 1. So I reached minus 5, now I have to move towards minus 1, so towards down I have to move. This is the point, minus 5, minus 1. Okay, next just 5, 1. So I move towards 5, then I have to move towards 1. This is 5, 1. Next, join it. We'll get the graph like this. This is the graph of x is equal to 5y. Leave the graph. Clear? Okay. So W directly proportional to D. Since force is given, you can form the equation W is equal to Fd. So we have taken W as work as x and distance is equal to y. Is it clear? No? We have found the solutions. Draw its graph. So you can see the above graphs which all we have seen, it's not passing through the center, isn't it? Here it is passing through this origin, not center, origin. So these type of equations, that is x is equal to 5y where constant is 0, such type of equation will pass through where? Origin. Which means I can say the remark, equation of the form sum x is equal to ky. Isn't it? X is equal to ky. Equation of such form will always pass through the origin. That is the remark. Or you can write in terms of y also. Y is equal to some mx. Equation of the form y is equal to some mx. If y is also, it will pass through where? It will pass through the origin. Okay? Is it clear? So such equations will always pass through the origin. I think you have understood what we have already discussed in this session. So make your own questions, draw the graph, study properly. Homeworks I will give today and notes I can give you now. Okay, thank you. Notes of today's section. First question. The taxi fare in a city is as follows. For the first kilometer the fare is ₹8 and for the subsequent distance it is ₹5 per kilometer. Taking distance covered as x kilometer and total fare as ₹y. Write a linear equation for this information and draw its graph. So taking total distance is equal to x, total fare as y, form the linear solutions, form the linear equation, then solutions as shown. Then draw the graph, plot the points and draw the graph. You will see a straight line. Second question. If the work done by a body on an application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance travelled by the body, express this in the form of linear equation 2 variables and draw the graph of the same by taking the constant force as 5 units. Here I told, also read from the graph the work done when the distance travelled by the body is 2 units. There is simply you can give in the, we are taking, you can see when you find the solutions, we are taking work as x and distance travelled as y. Work done, you simply give the values for x and y and get the answer. So first find the solution. Your linear equation is x is equal to 5y. Get the solutions. Draw the graph. You can see the graph passing through the origin. Then, first question, the answer is 10 units. That is simply you are giving in the equation. And second answer is 0 unit. There we are writing the remark, an equation of the type y is equal to mx represent a line passing through the origin. We have seen. Now, I'll say today's homework. You can take page 74, exercise 4.3. So we have done question number 4 and 6. Now you can do the homework question. You can do question number 7 and 8 as homework. Do question number 7 and 8 as homework. That is page number, it will be 75. Okay, thank you.